knows nothing, can understand nothing. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger.
Good tidings, and welcome to the Ansem Report podcast. This is Ansem Report podcast number 25.
Dang.
We're a quarter to 100, my friend.
That's wild.
We can rent a car.
Wow.
That's what you can do at 25. Is rent a car. And then every other birthday after that is meaningless. Anyway, I'm Mike, and with me, as always, is my brother Jason. Jason,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm ready to
You're-
talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, me too. You're looking pretty spiffy today.
Oh, thank you.
You have a nice shirt on. I'm shirtless.
He's in fact shirtless.
It's become summertime here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where we're from, and that there's a lot of humidity because we're surrounded by lakes in this area, and so it gets pretty hot. So I just don't wear shirts
ever.
So if you ever see me walking around in public without a shirt on, just say hi.
It's normal.
We have a great episode of the Ansem Report podcast coming up here for you guys. We have the question of the week to talk about. We have some different updates from last week's question of the week that people were a little late on, but we're still going to include them anyway because we love hearing your guys' feedback. We have the Union Cross 5 minutes, which I'm told
Oh, snap.
is an action-packed,
Oh, snap.
an action-packed version of the Union
Which
Cross
will
5
easily
minutes.
live up to these expectations.
Yes, that's what I hear. And before we get into any of that, Jason, there's something that's semi-related to the Kingdom Hearts community that I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
And Summer Games Done Quick, the speedrunning marathon that raises money
Millions.
for Doctors Without Borders, concluded this last weekend.
Yep.
We were planning on going originally, but some plans fell through and we weren't able to make it, and it's unfortunate. However, we want to first say congratulations because they raised over $3 million.
$3 million.
Which is absolutely insane, and that crushes any record they had before. I think they got like to 2.4 before.
Dang.
$3 million, dude. And that just like that's
Only 2.4.
but that's like super cool. You know
No,
what I
yeah,
mean? That
definitely.
like a bunch of nerds like us can just speed run video games for a week and make get that kind of money for
Just millions.
helping people. The reason it's kind of related to Kingdom Hearts is because they did a Kingdom Hearts 3 speed run.
Yes. A co-op
Three runners, Crispy Me, Missmaster, and Ninten 886. I think that's 886
Yes,
is
I believe
right.
So.
They did
It's Missmaster 1, I think. Too,
Oh, it is Missmaster 1. You're correct. You're correct. They did a co-op speed run of Kingdom Hearts 3, which was obviously the first time it's featured at an event since it just came out in January.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty impressive stuff. They all seem like pretty good guys. Biscuit, what's his number? 047 something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
He's just Biscuit. There's Bloody Biscuit and there's Biscuit.
Yeah.
He's just Biscuit. He did commentary on the event, and they had a pretty good time. There's a lot of new cool speedrun tech that we were speedrunning it. We were trying to get a run in, and
Yeah.
we weren't quite where we needed to be.
Yeah.
But a lot of the tech has changed even in this short amount of time for when we stopped.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna pick it up again at some point.
Yeah,
We'd
yeah.
like to get a speedrun in there.
Yeah, right now I'm currently just enjoying critical mode right now.
Yeah.
Been playing that a lot recently.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So we'd like to get one in there someday, but they did a really good job. So shout out to those guys, and shout out to everybody that donated. And
Yeah.
they had this really cool. They do this the Yeti, which is a T-shirt company. They always support GDQ, and they do this. Hey, buy these one limited shirts in our store. $14 of it goes to Awesome Games Done Quick or Summer Games Done Quick. And all the designs are based on games that are being run. And there was this cool Kingdom Hearts shirt with Master Xehanort's kind of in the back with his hand like this, and then Sora's kind of smaller, and it's it's hard to explain. I ordered one, so I'll take a
Okay.
picture of it when I get it.
Put it in the Discord.
Put it in the Discord. But yeah, so that happened, and I just thought it deserved a shout out because it did get shouted out in our Discord when it was happening. Like, hey, donate so they can do. They did a bonus incentive of a level 1 critical Dark Inferno fight, which it's
Did it get met?
Yeah, he got Matt.
Okay.
And Ninten did it. He's the one that he did the third leg of the run, and then he was doing the.
So I'm
Dark
assuming
Inferno.
it's like no damage too, because it's level 1 critical. I'm assuming you would just die.
Yeah. He actually did get hit, but he had a Kupo coin. So that's like you
okay.
can get hit once,
Yeah,
and then
that's
the Kupo coin takes the damage, and then you're
Right,
like,
right.
He did get hit, and it got a little tense at the end. It's kind of a boring strategy though. Like that fight, you can manipulate Dark Inferno to do whatever you want. Basically,
Yeah.
it's not like Lingering Will where it's this.
It
like,
depends on how far away you are from him. It changes what he does.
Well, that and like you can get him to loop, and he does. He gets
Yeah.
him to loop, and it's kind of he takes like a risk at the end, I think, and just goes for it when it doesn't have a lot of health, and everybody's like,
Okay.
ooh, and then he's fine. He does
He
it.
did it?
But,
Okay.
But it's worth watching. They have their VODs online. There's a lot of different cool runs, not just Kingdom Hearts.
Lots.
I really enjoyed. There's a Link to the Past / Super Metroid randomizer.
It's crazy.
Which that's nutty.
If you don't understand what that means, every single item drop in the game
in both games.
is randomized and like cross game as well. So
Right.
like you could be playing Link to the Past, and where you're
Find
supposed to get
Ice
the
Beam.
sword, it's going to be Ice Beam for the other guy. So,
or bombs or whatever.
Yeah.
So and that was pretty fun. There's a lot of fun commentary there. I'm a sucker for any Castlevania speed runs, and they had quite a few of those.
Yeah.
We watched the Turtles in Time one earlier. That was great.
That was fun.
And then the Chrono Trigger one, which ended the show, which I haven't watched yet
Yeah, me neither.
because it's like 6 hours. I will watch it eventually.
Yeah.
But I know I watched the Link to the Past Super Metroid randomizer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which was really cool. And that was the last run before the Chrono Trigger run.
So it was the second to
And
last
they
run.
hit 2 million during that run. So they raised almost $1 million during the Chrono Trigger
Just
run,
Chrono
which is
Trigger.
insane. And I get it's like 6 hours, but it's also that's insane.
Yeah.
That's so much money. And there
Yeah.
weren't incentives left or anything. Like there was no like
It was just straight up.
no reason to do it other than just to raise
Yeah,
more
yeah.
money and break the record of the previous one. And then once they did, they went $600,000 over it, which
Yeah.
that's wow. So shout out to everybody that donated. That's really
Yes,
awesome.
That's awesome.
They have a YouTube channel where they upload all their VODs. Like I said, check out some of those runs. It's really interesting stuff. Even if you've never really like been into speedrunning before, it's a really cool. If you're like, oh, I don't want to dedicate 3 hours to watching something like that, there's very short speed runs.
Oh, yeah.
The Castlevania ones that I mentioned, they're like 20 minutes.
I watched one that was a Flash game made by Laffy Taffy, and it was 9 minutes, and I will never get those 9 minutes of my life back.
Yes.
It is just the crowd laughing over and over, because anytime you do anything, it's like a joke from a Laffy Taffy, and so the game does this like evil laugh, and it's actually kind of scary.
Yeah. It doesn't sound good.
It was awful.
It sounds terrible.
But there's good ones.
Right. There's good runs. And they do a block that's like silly games.
Yeah.
And the Laffy Taffy one was included in the silly games. Anyway, so check that stuff out. A lot of cool people work on that stuff. And I don't know if I have YouTube Red, so it's hard for me I don't know if they put ads on those runs when they VOD them, but I'm pretty sure they donate all that
I don't
money
think
too.
so, yeah.
If they do. So it's still a good cause to
Right.
watch it on there.
Well, I mean, yeah. Worst case scenario, you have to wait 5 seconds to skip an ad, you know?
Right. Well, no, I just mean it's still like giving back almost to watch.
Oh,
these
yeah,
VODs.
yeah.
You know, but
Even if
anyway,
you can't donate and watch live and everything. And they do that more than just one time a year, too, which is cool, too.
they do awesome games done quick in the winter, and they do summer games done quick in the summer, which is
Yeah.
what this was. Awesome games done quick, I think, is in Orlando, Florida,
Oh, snap.
from January 5th to 12th.
Oh, snap.
So who knows? We might be making an appearance. I don't know.
Who knows?
Tara was like, "Oh, we should go," and I was like, "You just want to like go to Disney?" Where I'm gonna be like, "All right, let's go watch speedruns," and you're gonna be like, "I'm gonna go to Disney." So I don't know about that. Anyway, moving on. Jason, do you know what time it is?
Is it time for me to do my thing where I talk about the game?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Already. It is already time.
I'm hyped.
For those of you who are just joining us, which I got some
Welcome.
cool people that said, "Hey, we just checked out the podcast for the first time. It's really awesome." So, if you're one of those people,
Thank you. Go back and watch every single other
and you
one.
don't know what the Union Cross 5 minutes is, Jason, within the last couple months, has started playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross on mobile for the first time, with no prior experience really. and he's running through it, and then he's telling us every week about his experience.
My progress.
We're vicariously living through him.
Yeah.
And I don't know if vicariously is the right word, because vicariously isn't the right word because I don't want to do this, but now I don't have to. So thank you, Jason, for your sacrifice.
It's a public service.
It's a public service. So are you ready?
1 second. It's actually just stuck loading. Okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. 5 minutes starts now.
All right, so I've leveled up 1 time since we last played. Now you might be like, wow, Jason, that's not at all.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Let me tell you how much lux it takes for me. I'm at the very beginning of the first level up, right? So like I haven't gotten any lux really. It's going to take me 490,236,200 lux to get to the next level. Now, I'm playing the story right now, and the boss of this level, let me just check the boss of the level that I'm playing.
Okay.
To tell you how much lux is going to give me. It's going to give me 160 lux. The boss of the level is going to give me. I need 490 million people. I'm slaving out here, honestly.
Wow.
This is awful.
You're comparing.
I don't get paid to do this.
You're comparing.
This is awful. Anyways,
if anything, you pay them money.
Right. Exactly. It's worse than this. Anyway, so playing that, I've gotten about 100, near 100 levels done since we last played. Got a whole bunch of mithril shards. I'm not in love with the keyblades that I have right now. I haven't gotten any new ones yet. I don't really like, because it's like, oh, this keyblade is a speed metal one, or this one is a power metal one.
Right.
Or it's like, it's speed and power, or whatever, right? I haven't really got one of those yet. And so, like, I haven't really got one that I'm, like, in love with. Except for Moogle Glory, which I've just been rocking. It's a power and magic one, which is what most of my good metals are.
Right.
Except for Zigbar. Zigbar, he's the... you get an extra slot where you can just put, like, a one, and it boosts all of your stats and everything. That's where my Zigbar medal is. And speaking of Zigbar, I've recently gotten a pretty big power spike with him. He's right now, my second strongest medal is 17,000. My Zigbar is 24.
Wow.
Was previously like 20, 19.
So you
I got a pretty
him.
big, yeah, I evolved him. Put a bunch of, I realized that you can boost their attack and their defense by infusing Chip and Dales. So one of them does attack, one of them does defense.
Akuro told us that.
Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, so I did that finally with Zigbar. So you got an extra 3,000 to each, is pretty good. But yeah, boosting his like evolving him made his supernova just so stupid. Like it's just over every time. Like I've been one-shotting everything, even in like these really high level things that I've been doing.
Right.
Or not one-shotting, but like one-turning.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've just been popping off. I really like my my new party. So I think the last time we talked about how there's this new metal that's like crazy. It's Pirate Sora.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, these people are crazy. They got like 70 and 80,000. One guy dropped some big money and he got this Sora to like 120,000.
Wow.
I haven't even been able to use it yet because my squad is so strong right now, so I haven't gotten to it. But when I do, it's going to be insane.
A raid or something,
yeah. Well, I got to get to like... The thing is, like, the raid costs like AP, so it's like you have like a certain amount of time, like of energy or whatever, right? And when you level up, it refills it. But right now, because I'm so high level, it takes so many raids to get to the point where I like actually am going to start to level up from it. So it's a little bit of a grind that I just haven't done yet this week since it's refreshed. But But yeah, my party's pretty active. They're actually doing some big stuff.
I mean, your clan or whatever.
Yeah.
'Cause when you say party, I think Baymax
Yeah, no. So
or Zigbar.
It's called your party.
See, that's stupid. Their
That's-
naming conventions.
It's
are
a little weird. Like as of right now, there's 4 people with a Lux boost on right now. Like they're just going crazy ham right now. I haven't seen any raids pop up yet, which I'm assuming they're going to be. But yeah, like they're crazy. They have in their. You like have to join the Discord to be in there.
Have you been chatting with them on their Discord?
I was asking them some things, and one of them is like the leader or whatever of the party, and he'll like just like make tons of like polling videos.
Really?
Like he's just like, oh yeah, this is what I got of a poll.
Can we get this guy on our podcast?
That would be dope. I might have to ask. But yeah, so
can I interrupt?
What?
Because Akuro did answer some questions.
That's true.
And I kind of want to read.
I was able to hop onto your computer because right now my computer's broken.
Right.
I'm real sad. So I jumped on yours and I was reading some stuff and like Akuro answered about like the boosters and stuff.
I'm gonna read it right
dope.
now because I think when you ask these questions and then they don't get answered on air, I think some people that maybe they're not a part of Discord, which you should go join the Discord, links in the description. They might not know, and so I want to kind of
Yeah.
The reason the Roxas metal you have needs 5 of himself to evolve is because he's an old metal that didn't used to be a supernova. So any metal that wasn't originally a supernova will need metals of itself to evolve. Magic mirrors are used when your special attack bonus is not maxed out. Example, if a metal is at 178%, one magic mirror will take it to 179%, etc. They're not that used anymore because almost all the metals you pull on a banner will have its special attack bonus already maxed out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The blue flame on your Sora and Stitch metal is called a booster. This month is an event where you'll gain boosters with certain percentages that make that metal stronger. It's only for this month though, and after that the metal won't be as powerful anymore. You can check your booster stats like this, and it shows a picture of
like some screenshots and stuff. Yeah.
And then I like this part. Also, the new update has a beginner's guide in the home screen, which explains almost everything. So what Akira's saying,
see that.
What Akira's saying is, why don't
Stop
you read
asking me
something, you nerd?
questions.
Why don't you read something, you little nerd?
All right. How they put this though, it's just so damn confusing. Like, all right, I'll just kind of show you, right?
Yeah.
There's just so much. I'm just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
Yeah, there's a lot of info.
And
Dissidia does the same thing.
But yeah, and there's like a bunch of different colors. It hurts my eyes.
Yeah, they do a lot of
Basically, what I'm saying is, where? I'm just whining. I'm sorry.
First world problems, as in Traverse Town problems. First world.
Traverse Town problems. I like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, been leveling up my whole squad. Right now, I have 285,000 attack on my Starlight Keyblade.
Okay.
Only 76,000 defense.
That's not great.
Not great, but my boys hit hard.
Okay. Well, if you kill everything before it happens, then you don't need to have good defense.
I feel like anything that like even has enough damage to like hurt me though is like, oh, I actually just did something right now, and now I have 298,000 damage. Just buffed it by 20,000 right now.
Oh, that just casually.
Yeah, I forgot to.
I will tell you, Jason, we are at 8.5 minutes.
Oh dear God.
Yes.
Oh
so, do you have anything?
I have nothing else to say.
No, you're done. You're just done. Okay. So, if you have any tips for Jason on how to play Union Cross, you know where to hit us up at answerreportpodcast@gmail.com, Twitter @SpikeGettyBros, or on our Discord, which the link will be in the description if you're on YouTube.
You can join on desktop. You can join on a mobile. There's an app for it.
Someone write in who said they were having problems because it says the invite was expired. But every time I've clicked the invite since then, it tries to bring me there. So I don't know why that would happen.
Maybe you just accidentally put an expired one on one of them.
I checked like the last 6 podcasts, and they're all... So...
Weird.
Yeah. Don't know. I don't know... ELC who emailed us, I don't know where you're joining from, which we'll talk about what you wrote us in.
Maybe we
later,
can just get a new one. I don't know.
Well, then.
You can just put it as never expires as well. You can have multiple invites.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll send you an email. Anyway, that's going to do it for the Union Cross 5 minutes.
10 minutes.
8 minutes. Like I said, let Jason know if you have any tips for him, and we want to hear about what you're doing in Union Cross too. We want to.
Yeah. Let us know.
We want to know. Before we take our break, there is one thing I want to address. So the Box are one of our best Discord members.
One of our biggest fans and contributors.
Says, I've been laughing at this for 10 minutes straight. About Skuld becoming Luju's student, does that make Luju's master her grandmom? Like M-O-M?
Oh, my God.
But then the Box goes on to ask, but bad pun aside, what do you think happened to Skuld? Do you think she's subject to X? Are you caught up with Union Cross at all? So when they say that, I mean Union Cross the story, not the game, because obviously you're playing the game. So I think we take a couple minutes here to talk about Skuld.
Okay.
I think all signs point to Skuld being subject X, don't you? I don't know who else it would be.
The only person that it could be, like, she's either subject X or just something that has just not been brought up at all, like, the entire time. So
it could be someone completely different, a new character. Which, it's funny, I've seen a lot of, like, people talk about Masters, like, I don't want it to be Demix, I want it to be a brand new character. But then I feel like when that does happen, they're like, I don't care about this new character, right? So I feel like there's like a weird line there that
I can see
Nomura has to find.
I can see that, but I feel like that might just be because it's like you're mad. Like if you feel that way, it might be because you're mad because Xehanort died in a stupid way.
Yeah, that.
Like, you're not fulfilled by the Xehanort death.
Yeah, that's true. Xehanort's not fulfilling me. Anyway, Skuld. I think Skuld's super cute.
Yes.
For the record, I don't know. That has nothing to do with the question you asked.
If you have no idea who Skuld is, they're from Union Cross, and they look kind of like Tifa. Got the, like, black hair. Like, the same type of hair.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, but I do think Skuld is subject X. I don't know what other way... Like, to me, with the exception of, like, what's going on with Vlorium, Marluxia, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of the crux of what this whole Union Cross thing has been about this whole time, to me. Like,
I think there's, like, a couple plot holes that has, like, made, right? That everyone's like, what is this? And, like, one is, like, the whole who is darkness thing. And then 2 is like where is Skuld, and like,
well, I guess my point was we hadn't heard anything about this Subject X until Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah,
when it could have been mentioned prior, right? Like it could have been something in BBS, it could have been something in even 2. So Nomura has a purpose for this, like He's not just doing this because there's some reason.
Right.
And so for it to not be Skuld would be very strange to me. You know what I mean? Because it's definitely something he's retconning into the story for a reason.
Okay.
Because, like, when you see Axel, or I guess Lee and Isa going to break into,
the castle.
The castle, they don't, there's nothing. It's not in any of Ansem's other secret reports. It's not. It's something he's wedging in order to make this Union Cross thing fit.
Yeah,
that's the way I feel. So I think it's got to be Skuld.
Yeah.
I don't think we have much more to say on that now. When we get more details, we'll keep going with it. But thank you for asking about that. The Box. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we are going to talk about the question of the week, but also. We got a very special, awesome surprise this week, and from one of our Discord members, and we want to talk about that too. Yes. So when we come back.
Also, I forgot to mention this in my 8 minutes of Union Cross.
Jesus Christ.
I was playing this Wonderland mission, and it got really, really weird. Because,
let's talk about it then.
Like, Alice, like, I don't know. She like did some drugs or something, and she became as big of a house, but she was inside of the house, right? So like one leg was like going out one door, one leg was going out another door.
And you had to crawl in her vagina?
Thank God there was 2 doors, because she might have just died. And then like you can see her head through like the attic like window, and then like her arms going out like one of the windows and shit. And you have to like go get her vegetables so that she starts being so damn big. And then you're like expecting her to like open the door, right? But then she just crawls out of this tiny little crack, because then now she's like super small. And then she's like, wait. And she's like chasing after the rabbit. And the rabbit's like, I'm late. And then Chirithy just pops up and is like, whoa, this is a weird world. And then it just is over. And you're like, what is going on?
Weird. Yeah, I've always hated Alice in Wonderland. And
Yeah.
people are like, oh, it's so like imaginative and cool and stuff. But I'm like,
No, thank you.
no, it's stupid.
No, thank
anyway,
you. Also, the door is a prick.
well, we figured that out in our Kingdom Hearts 1 Let's Play. I don't know if you remember. We found out that he was making us take that potion to shrink us, and it was actually a semen. I don't know if you remember that from our Let's Play.
I remember that now.
we were like, what if he was? What if you
gotta drink that?
Go drink that over there. And then you didn't go, that was my semen. It doesn't help you at all.
Oh my God.
You sick pervert. Anyway, this has gone off the rails, so we will be right back. Hey, Jason.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. You?
Good. Have you played any good video games lately?
Yeah.
What game was that?
It was called Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2.
Oh my gosh, I love that game. I played with you. I forgot. I had short-term amnesia.
Oh my God.
Also, our friend Alan played with us. And we recorded it and put it on YouTube like we do all the time. But we are especially proud of this Let's Play because we think it's very funny. And so instead of doing an Audible ad today, we decided, hey, go watch our YouTube.
Hey. It's cool and funny.
It's cool and funny.
And hip.
And I worked really hard on the editing, and I don't normally. And I worked really hard on the thumbnails, and I don't normally. So you guys should go check it out. It's a lot of fun.
It's classic good fun.
I laughed super hard.
If you don't get enough Marvel from, Far From Home coming out, it's going to be a while till the next one. So you probably need to get your Marvel fix.
Right. Or if you're like, hey, you know what? Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is coming out. I want to get some of the nostalgia of those old games I played.
Gotta get up on your lore.
We played through 1 and 2. I would suggest 2, though, because 1 kind of sucks.
Yeah, 1 is alright.
1's alright. It's a bad Let's Play. Don't watch it.
Also,
Alan's funny. He's a good friend.
He's way better than us.
And he's way better at holding conversations while playing video games than we are.
Yes.
So it's not your typical boring Let's Play.
Also, we talked about feet. I don't think we talked about feet.
No, I don't think we talked about feet at all. That's like the one thing we didn't talk about. Why would you bring up feet? I told you not to bring up feet! Welcome back to the Ansem Report podcast. Jason.
Hello.
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 We received a very special package.
Very special.
From our good friend BlueKingdom on our Discord. And if you don't know who BlueKingdom is, BlueKingdom
is a boss.
And BlueKingdom makes...
Is my boss making me shout them out? No, not really.
That's not true. That was super misleading and
I'm sorry.
confusing.
Also false.
BlueKingdom makes art, figures, keyblades,
everything.
3D prints, paints them, and BlueKingdom reached out to us recently and said, hey, I need an address. I want to send you guys something. Now, the internet's kind of scary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We didn't want to get doxxed.
That's true.
But you know what? I trust BlueKingdom, so I said, hey, here's our address. Send us something.
Right.
And I am just absolutely astonished at how amazing what BlueKingdom sent us is. It is a bust of Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. The title character.
How did you know it was my
podcast.
favorite person?
There's pictures of it right now on the YouTube version. He has his arms crossed. He's looking quite sassy. His hair is gorgeous.
Yes.
And the amount of detail
yes
on this is insane. I I feel
Like the colors are perfect.
The colors are perfect. I feel like doing this with Nomura created characters is especially hard because there's belts and zippers and flannel and plaid
And crazy
everywhere.
hair. The hair is the most impressive to me.
But yeah, the hair is amazing. The BlueKingdom nailed like the shoulder pad straps that he has in his Kingdom Hearts. It's his Kingdom Hearts 1 form, not the cloak. It's the
Yeah. It's like actual.
it's like the way Master Xehanort dresses, I guess later, but more baller.
Yeah.
But the gloves, the abs are kind of hot. Actually, I didn't
Yeah.
realize till right now. I'm rubbing the abs and
He's
I'm
kind of fingering it. It's a little weird.
Because anyway, the cool heartless symbol, everything about it is dope. We put up a few pictures, obviously, on the YouTube. We also, to thank BlueKingdom, we decided we wanted to do something a little different with this this cool bust that was given to us. So
it makes me want to bust.
It makes me want to bust. No, so we after that we record this podcast, we're going out and we're gonna do a little weird kind of photo shoot.
Oh yeah.
Not too weird. No
Definitely
nudity.
Weird. Definitely weird.
It's gonna be weird,
Really
but no,
fucking weird.
not in a sexual way.
It's gonna be a 9 out of 10 weirdness.
It's gonna be pretty weird, but
10.
and we're gonna make like a video out of it too.
10
so
being nudity.
Look for that on our YouTube channel. And yeah, we thank you to BlueKingdom. Super awesome that you took the time to send us this.
If you want the 10 out of 10 weirdness, you'll have to subscribe to our Patreon.
Oh my God, shut up. But we are gonna keep this around every time we record the podcast. Forever. Because it's just super cool. I can't explain how thankful we are for that.
Yes.
I have a lot of like cool like
We have a
Kingdom Hearts memorabilia on our wall. We have a
Yes.
Kingdom Key and a poster I got at Comic-Con and some Funko Pops and some of the more expensive like Japanese figures. But this is instantly my favorite.
Oh yeah.
For, because it's one of a kind. It's handmade. I mean, I guess you could have made more, but it's just super cool. And so thank you so much to BlueKingdom. Just thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's amazing that. It's amazing to me that someone would want to do something like this for us. We're just a couple of idiots talking about Kingdom Hearts every week
on a weekly basis.
And thank you and
Yes.
thank you to everybody that watches and
Yes.
listens. And
we don't thank you guys enough.
we don't and
Because you guys really do make it more enjoyable and
we'd be doing this anyway, and we decided let's throw microphones in front of it and just talk about Kingdom Hearts. But it really is really rewarding to hear feedback from you guys and to like
have a little community.
Yeah, we're growing every week. We were up to like 30 Discord members or something like that. And that's just super cool. And I'm rambling now, but you guys are awesome. So thank you.
Thank you very much,
and special
everybody.
shout out to BlueKingdom. Thank you for this.
Yes.
I just waved it up like it was an Oscar. I feel like I'm doing like an
He really is. He is holding it exactly like an Oscar. The whole time he's got one hand around the back, and then his other hand is like cupping it on the bottom.
I did the thing that people do where they shake it. Where they go, thank you for this. And as they say this, they kind of shake it out.
Yes. I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for
First off, I want to shout out to
my boy Jesus.
I want to shout out to Xehanort.
My boy.
Without Xehanort, nothing is possible. And I want to shout out to
and through Xehanort,
Ansem, you big,
SOD.
beautiful, tan, sexy man.
Yes.
We love you. And then I shout out to BlueKingdom, who made this Oscar for us.
He's waving it around. He kissed it.
I did.
On the mouth.
I did.
And then the abs.
There was tongue.
And then the abs, a little more sensually.
I did not do any of that. Stop.
He did.
So, moving on.
Dude, now he's staring at my feet.
Well, don't put your feet by him. He doesn't like your feet. He turned his back to you. It's time for the question of the week.
Oh, snap.
It's time for question of week.
That's kind of haunting.
I still don't.
That was kind of haunting.
I still don't have a jingle for it, so I'm just going to make up a different one every week. Before we get to this week's question of the week, we have some follow-up answers to our previous question of the week, Jason. So will you humor us and let us read those?
I will allow it.
Okay.
Oh, dear God.
What?
I opened up the Discord and it opened up memes, and there's a picture of the Cheerthy, but now it has a scar and an eye patch.
Dude, that one's old.
Like somebody I know.
Have you not?
It's the most latest post in memes.
in the
dude.
memes, yeah, but that's an old post, my guy.
Dude, I told you my computer's broken. I was looking in general and stuff.
That's right. Okay, so, Callie just missed the deadline. Like, so what happens, guys, is we record the podcast on Tuesday because it's just our easiest day for us to record it.
Yeah.
And then we post it Friday because that gives me a couple days to edit it. And sometimes there's some complex edits and sometimes there's not. But I just want to make sure I have enough time to do it while also doing my real 40-hour plus a week job, right?
Yeah.
So if you miss the Tuesday deadline or whatever, it's okay. Still give us your opinion on the question of the week. We still will read it and talk about it. So last week's question of the week obviously was the Kingdom Hearts theme park question, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so Callie in the Discord said, as I'm playing through 2 again and hitting the end of the game, I'd want to ride through the world that never was. Not sure about logistics, but it could function like a new Guardians ride that'll be coming as a roller coaster with show scenes. With show scenes, the cars on the coaster turn around to face. So I agree with that. I think a world that never was coaster would be dope.
Oh, yeah.
And you like go down the front of the building.
Oh, snap. And then it turns into a dragon and flies off?
Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah, I'm into that. And it's like playing the music. The how does it go? The din 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 din.
Yeah.
However that goes.
I also just really like the default like the ho 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 ho.
Yes.
Like the weird like orchestra
again?
or whatever. Hell no, I'm not ever doing that again in my life. I'm gonna go
ho 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 ho. Kit Naoki on YouTube, good friend Kit, says please consider Moogle shops that are small carts with touch screens and Moogle animatronics that serve canned drinks.
Oh my
potions,
god,
prepackaged snacks, etc.
Oh my god, dude. That reminded me. Keep going.
An Organization 13 Coat Moogle is used in appropriate parts of the park.
Oh my god.
One of those little make-a-figure/coin vendors, but it's gummy blocks to make mini ships and money converters.
Oh my god.
A Wayfinder dispenser would be cool too. Like you pick a color and it fills in the glass mold in front of you.
Oh my god.
Dancing events, if for nothing else, then a cosplaying employees to dress as Sora and do some of the weird barrel spins.
God.
And flip Sora does in Cage 3. Job requirements, rhythmic parkour.
Oh my god.
On top of Ice Cream Beat, which could just be a VR game you sit in and aim to the beat, the shop next to it could sell the actual ice creams along with things like those trinkets that come at themed cafes, coasters, straws, figures, sticks, etc. Destiny Island's water park should be modeled after an actual beach with water/light/fireworks shows over the ocean, similar to what they did for the Cage VR experience, which I don't know what that's referencing because I haven't done the Cage VR experience, but
damn,
it sounds awesome. Gift shops should sell replica accessories like rings and bracers.
Well, wait, is that a thing or like, as he's talking about what we were talking about?
No, the Cage VR experience is a thing. Like,
oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, I remember there was like,
there was a trailer. For
There was a trailer for it, and it looked really, really bad.
Yeah, it doesn't look very good. Lastly, and most obviously, photo ops, where you can bust out your phone with employees and Sora and the gang will say lines and do the poses they do for KH3's photo mode. I mean, imagine pulling out your camera and hearing a real-life Sora pull that corny cheese while gesturing broadly at you like the Will Smith meme.
Dude, how am I supposed to understand Donald without the subtitles?
Yeah, without the subtitles, Donald's not you can't understand what he's saying. And then finally, we have one more on the theme park front, and this is an email we got from ELC. To answer your question about the theme park rides, a revamped Slash Mountain, I think they meant Splash Mountain, where you go through the ride gaining materials for the raft. You complete it, and then you fall off the edge of the world. The end.
Oh my god.
Something akin to Turtle Talk with Crush, but instead an actor playing Zigbar, and he just roasts you. An Aqua-led escape from the Dark Realm, sort of like Escape from the Gingotts. Yes, I'm aware that's Universal. A Shion-themed ride that everyone forgets about.
Oh, no.
A coded theme ride where you just take acid. That's the ride. A DDD dive ride that's an indoor skydiving tunnel, but they throw shit at you.
Oh, no.
A KH1 Riku theme ride where you have to follow Riku into, but he closes the door behind him. A KH3 Sora theme ride where you just fucking leave the park. And then a Kyrie themed ride. It's just a queue line.
Aww.
those are all amazing answers in a wonderful meme sort of way.
Yes.
I definitely enjoy that.
Okay, so
You had another idea based on this, huh?
yeah, so okay. So we're recording the last time, and this was like what we talked about right at the end, right?
Right.
And I'm sitting there, and my mind is just absolutely blank. There's just nothing going through. Like,
You couldn't think of anything.
there was just white noise in my head. Like, nothing was happening up there. Like,
there was
there was
tumbleweed went by.
yeah, inside my head, right?
Yeah.
And so then I just get this thought. I'm looking up at the waveform, and Mike's like about to click to end it, and I was like, as soon as he presses that, I'm gonna get the best idea ever, right? He presses it. I stand up and I go, dude, it's like Build-A-Bear, but instead you have Dream Eaters.
Yes.
And I was like, God,
That's a one. You did say that. That's a wonderful idea. I would build my own Meow Wow.
yeah.
Could you build like the T-Rex one though?
Yeah, you can build any of them.
But how much would that cost? It's
Hella
their real size.
money.
They're real size, bro. It can't possibly be shrunken down.
Yeah.
When I was first asking that, I was like, in my head, that's what I thought. I was like, oh, it has to be like real size.
I was expecting a small one. Why would you think?
I don't know. I thought it had to be real size. Okay.
Dude, but then you go to the back of the store and it's kind of spooky back there, and then you can make the Heartless and the Nobodies.
Oh, that would be cool.
That'd be dope.
Is it gonna play the dun dun dun?
Jesus,
Dun,
no.
dun, 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 in the
No,
store?
the-
Absolutely. No, that's a requirement.
Dude, the suicide rate in there's gonna be at least 90.
It's gotta happen. Like that song's legit.
Oh my god.
That song is a part of being a Dream Eater.
No.
All right.
It only
so,
plays that song as it's like being made in this giant machine that also looks like it could combust into flames at any moment. Like it just moves around like crazy and the whole building kind of shakes.
Yeah, I
and,
don't know about that.
Yeah. Because it takes a lot to make a Dream Eater, dude.
So, and moving on.
There's also a blood price at the Heartless one.
Stop. Moving on to this week's question of the week, which wasn't as popular as the previous
Wasn't
question
as
of the week.
poppin'.
I don't know if you
It's
guys...
understandable. This last one was like S tier question.
I know, but I think this is a
SS.
B tier. This is a B tier question.
Yeah, it's a pretty good question.
So I don't know why you guys hate us.
Yeah, why
we
do
just
you
got
guys
talking
hate us?
about how much we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, why do you hate us?
Why do you guys
But
fucking hate us?
The question was if you could put anything as a summon into Kingdom Hearts. Anything.
What is the summon?
What's the summon?
What
Or a link.
is the
So,
summon?
Jason, we're going to start with Super Snack Bros.
Okay.
And then we're going to go to you.
Okay, dog.
So hopefully
Okay,
you have
dog.
an idea ready.
Okay, dog.
Super Snack Bros says, for Final Fantasy, Bahamut was a cut summon from Kingdom Hearts 1, so that seems like a given. For Disney, my train of thought led me to The Incredibles. Bob and Helen temporarily replace the other party members. Violet provides defense buffs, and the finisher is Dash hitting everything in an AoE rapid fire.
Ooh. Okay.
I like
Okay.
that. I like that.
Okay.
What do you got?
Dude, mine is like a multi-part one,
Okay.
right?
All right, I'm ready for it.
It's got the one of my favorite. It's inspired by one of my favorite moments ever in KH, and it's from KH2, the like 1,000 Heartless battle or whatever, right? Where you get Cloud and Leon, and you're but it's like more interactive, right? Like they're like kind of just like floating around, and they're both got like their glowing ass swords, and they're just in like final form type shit, like just flying around, slashing.
So we're talking
everything.
Advent Children Cloud then.
Yeah.
Anime-ass Cloud.
Definitely anime-ass Cloud. Like, and they're basically just OP as hell, and they just kill everything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what else this talk about.
See, okay, I actually had that idea too, but I wanted to take it a step further. And I want the leading characters from 7, 8, 9,
Oh my god.
10,
15?
13, and 15.
Okay.
So I want Cloud, Squall, or Leon, Zidane, Tidus, Lightning, because it's not just a boys club,
Yeah.
and Noctis.
Okay.
And it's just like So there's this summon in Final Fantasy VII, which we haven't finished yet.
Dude, that just made me think of like the Mega Man Final Smash, where it's like all the different versions of Mega Man.
It's similar. But there's this summon in Final Fantasy VII called Knights of the Round Table.
Oh,
have you seen it?
Oh yeah.
And it's like the ultimate summon in Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
You have to like breed chocobos for fucking 10 hours or some shit in order to get it. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
But it's so cool because it just all these different Knights of the Round Table show up and just take their turn slashing at like the enemy floating in the air.
Yeah.
That's what I want. It's the
Okay.
Knights of the Final Fantasy. And you know, you could extend it to be the main character from everyone. The MMOs get a little weird.
Yeah.
But like you could take the warrior
Like,
light.
yeah.
Because I played Dissidia, this is all in my head. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and there's the Onion Knight, and there's
Yeah.
Terra from Final Fantasy VI. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and Bart's or
You could have a
Farts.
bad guy one too.
That would be cool too.
That would be dope.
Or if there was like now this is getting real crazy, but a Mass Effect style mechanic where you're either good or bad, and depending on what you do, that's what summon you use.
Oh.
That would be cool. I got my nipples hard thinking about it, dude, and I'm shirtless. So, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
They are. They're sported.
Yeah, they're bloop. I could probably carve myself my own figure with these nipples.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up.
So, great answer. I'm sorry I piggybacked it, but I thought
Yeah, how dare you?
I thought we could
How dare you?
I thought we could take it up a notch.
How dare you?
Bam! Like Emerald
Dude, or there could be
Lagasse.
one where like it's like in KH1 cutscenes where all the baddies are around like that table, and like like whatever enemy it is gets transported to like the middle of that table, and they're like shrunken,
And they're all just jerking
and they're
off.
all just beat the no, what the fuck? They'll just beat the hell out of
He's
it.
just fucking jerking his,
Oh, baby.
his weird cloth meat. I only have one hook, see? And
Oh my
like Captain
God.
Hook. Where's Shmee?
I can't do this myself.
No, that would be cool if they, in all seriousness, if they just show up and all the Disney baddies just kind of trounce them.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That'd be cool. Moving on, we have the box. Of course, we have the box.
Of course.
One of my favorite summons in Final Fantasy is Alexander, specifically from 9. I always thought the idea of the castle coming to life to defend the people inside was really neat, and I feel like it would fit well with the Kingdom Hearts concept of worlds having hearts of their own. But there's something more fitting. That's something more fitting of a cutscene than something to use in actual gameplay. Even though seeing the Land of Departure or any other Kingdom Hearts castle come to life and punching a heartless boss in the face would be neat.
That would be pretty dope.
I think that would be dope. I love Alexander. That's probably my favorite part of Final Fantasy IX is that cutscene when Alexander comes to life and defends the city.
Okay.
You know, it's just, and I don't think they use Alexander very often in other.
He's an 8. But not like story wise, just like a summon.
Yeah, but in 8, it's not even.
In 8, it's like a big castle, and then it shoots a ton of missiles.
Well, it's like a big mech castle. It's
Yeah.
not even like a
It's not like a normal castle for sure.
yeah, I don't know what. I mean, because 8's more of like a technologically advanced world.
Yeah.
So it's like this weird, like, it's almost like a Power Rangers mech.
Yeah.
That looks like a castle.
It kind of looks like it's out of like Final Fantasy like 15 or something.
Right. But I don't think they use Alexander. Maybe in like the MMOs. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I guess I don't know a lot about 13 summons. I haven't played 13 in a very long time.
Yeah.
If there's even summons in 13, there might not be.
I don't even know.
I
started watching like a playthrough of it, and I couldn't do it, dog.
yeah. Maybe someday when we really hate ourselves, we'll play Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm all in on any Alexander. Alexander might have been in 6. I think Alexander's in 6. But definitely not in 7. Do they have like a holy representative in 7? Because that's what Alexander's like, the holy summon, right?
Yeah.
Like he uses holy magic. Or
7?
I don't know. I don't know. There might be some like angel summon or something. I don't know.
I can't think.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a great idea of the box. My turn.
Your turn.
So, I wanted to get a little wilder with it, you know? And I think the ultimate goal of Kingdom Hearts should be not just Disney,
Yeah.
But Kingdom Hearts should be all things.
Oh my god.
Kingdom Hearts should be like you can go to different, like you could go to a Looney Tunes world in Kingdom Hearts, right?
Oh, okay.
And I specifically want Gossamer,
Wait, what?
the big red hairy guy.
Yeah. Why?
I know he's fucking funny, okay? And he'd come in and he'd be all mad and he'd just start stomping with his kicks on people.
Oh my god.
He'd be cool, all right?
Gossamer.
He'd just come in looking hella mad.
In like HD, that'd be terrifying.
Wouldn't it? And then he just comes in and the Heartless are like, and then he stomps, and then at the end, like, it just turns into one of those cartoon piles where there's just like
Okay, yeah,
dirt everywhere and like limbs flying out.
Yeah.
And then like they like just get like fucking evaporated into the sun or whatever. He like throws them away. But yeah, I want Gossamer.
Or he eats them. But you don't know how? Like you're like, I don't really know.
What? Where did they go? They just went inside his fur?
All right. You're like, is his mouth like this big or like this big? Like,
Right, you don't know. Gossamer, I think he's opened his mouth before, hasn't he?
I think it's like massive.
Yeah, I think so too. I think when he opens it, it's like, wow, it's like looking
It's like
into
his entire face.
It's like looking at death
Yeah.
for the first time. On that same note, a cheeky kind of Roadrunner Wile E. Coyote summon
Okay.
where like Wile is trying to catch the Roadrunner, but it doesn't work, but it ends up like blowing up all the Heartless with him with the dynamite.
Okay.
You know, and then or like he's holding up the sign that says ouch afterwards, you know.
And then he crumbles into dust.
Yes, dude. Looney Tunes would be great, even if just for a Daffy Duck, Donald Duck moment.
Ooh, yeah.
And maybe Donald slaps the bill off of him, or he Zeta flares him,
Oh my god.
and then Daffy's just like the cooked duck, like he ends up with his beak on the front. That happens all the time to that guy.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know how he's still alive.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you have another idea for us?
Man, I'm just so stuck on what you said. I'm like, holy cow, I
You want
forgot.
Gossamer?
I forgot.
Get Gossamer in Kingdom Hearts
I
right now,
forgot.
Nomura. Do it.
I always wanted there to be like a well, because it's like we kind of got like partially like all the lights together, but like not really. I want a summon where it's like you summon.
Oh, so you'd be
like
more realistic.
Yeah. Like I want like maybe like the summon upgrades as you go on with the story. Like it would have made like a lot of sense in Cage 3 because it's like you're getting like the more
'cause
lights,
you're kind of
right?
collecting them. Yeah.
It would have made a lot of sense in 3. So it's like, oh, like now the summon is like, and you wouldn't have to necessarily make it so it's like they all show up. You could do like a Final Fantasy like 15 type thing where it's like their keyblades are around you type thing.
Oh, that would be cool.
Like-
if it's like maybe like they're as the summon like happens,
It's like an astral version of like their
right.
keyblade.
They're faded and they're like, here, Sora, and they all like, say their
Yeah.
thing, and then Sora's like, psh,
And then he's got like 30 keyblades
and then he
around him.
yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I like that. You could even like
And the final one is like they all do the like, and then
Yeah.
like they all like laser beam or whatever that's called.
whatever that move is. I
lock
would
the
also like
hole.
if they kind of like did like, oh, it's the Wayfinder trio summon or the
No, dude, I want all of them.
the sea salt ice cream trio. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
that would be cool. And
Okay.
they like have like witty
Maybe it's an
banter.
RNG thing.
Oh, that would be cool if it's just like a friendship summon and it just summons,
Like it
Like-
might summon one trio, or like all of them.
or it
If
summons
you get like good RNG.
right, or it just summons Riku and Mickey, or you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
summons different groups, or you could expand it to like the different Disney characters that have been your friend too. Like if you summon like Aladdin, Peter Pan, and Hercules.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Or 2 at a time, or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
But like, in order to make that be really cool, they would have to talk to each other.
Oh yeah.
They
yeah.
like
Like there'd have to be a moment between like Genie saying some shit to like Peter Pan or something.
oh, you can fly too, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'll show you I can fly, and then they go off and they do their thing, right?
Right.
And then
That'd be cool.
and at the end, Genie's like, "Nice moves, kid," and he goes, "I told you so," or something like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's better writing than that, but
Right.
like, or
They said like 4 or 5 different lines per like different. That'd be cool.
right, or like even like the like Roxas, Axel and Shion.
Yeah.
Like you sure you up to this? And he goes, I'm gonna show you. You know, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I really I was actually on Twitter there was this big debate about battle quotes and how they're super important to what Kingdom Hearts is, and like with bad battle quotes, it makes it a worse experience than with good battle quotes. It's like awesome.
yeah.
And I love
Like get on the Hydra's back.
right, right. No, but I love in games when the battle quotes actually like are there and they matter.
Yeah.
And like that was one of the cool things about like the new Mortal Kombat game is like there were like so many different permutations of battle quotes you get between two characters. Like,
Yeah.
when the battle started, there was a lot of like, and I love that kind of shit. And if Kingdom Hearts really leaned into that kind of shit, that would be awesome. And just like,
Well, it's like that's like a really heavy thing in like Final Fantasy like 15 as well.
oh yeah.
So
And even then, I feel like they didn't do it 100% well. Like there was parts where it's like, okay, Prompto said that about 30 times.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And that might just be because you spend so much time with those characters.
Yeah.
But I would love it if there was just like a random friend summon for Sora. Because
Yeah.
friendships is such a huge part of what he does.
That's true.
And it's just like,
That makes sense.
and then like there's some that are super powerful, like akin to like when you summon Odin in certain Final Fantasy games, like he might do like kind of a shitty attack, or he might do one that just kills everything on screen, right?
Yeah.
So like the different ones you get are different powers, and
You might get Bambi, and you're like,
right,
This
you might get
kind of whack.
you might get Bambi and with Stitch right on Bambi's back, and Stitch is fucking just gunning people down, and Bambi's just leaping around.
Or he's just playing the uke, dude.
Yeah, he could be Uke Stitch. You
Yeah.
can get. This would be a better fit for like a mobile game, I feel like, but it's still cool. Like,
Yeah.
because we're talking about just a ginormous amount of permutations for this. I mean, obviously you wouldn't get like Terra and Bambi.
Right.
Like I feel like the big characters would be their own thing, but if you could mix and match the Disney characters, that would be dope.
That would be dope.
And maybe like there's like, okay, Stitch when he's summoned, maybe he's riding one of 3 different characters.
Yeah.
That's it. You won't get Stitch and Hercules or whatever.
Yeah.
But like Stitch is riding Dumbo, he's riding Bambi.
No, Stitch is with Hercules, right? And normally, like, you do, like, the hero spin with Hercules, but Stitch has got Hercules, and he's swinging Hercules because he's got the super
Oh
strength.
my god.
That's dope. That's dope.
That would be
Make it
super
a thing.
cool. Yeah. No, Mira! Make
it
it so. We didn't plan to say that at the same time. I have one more weird summon
Okay.
that's not Disney.
Hmm.
This one is an Addams Family summon.
Oh, good God, no. Dude, no. I don't want... no.
It's an Addams Family summon.
no.
And it's just like a picture the team up move in Monsters Inc.
Uh-huh.
where they all
They
like
spook?
Yeah, but like there's like when the summons like maybe bats fly over the screen as a transition, and then you're in like the Addams Family house, and they have that iconic way they like sit there,
Yeah.
like
In, like, their picture
their
or whatever.
picture, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like and then they snap their fingers, and there's all this damage just
Oh,
comes.
my God.
And it does again, and then they're done. That's it. It's just
Yeah.
a short thing, but I think that would be super cool, just because the music cue is so like iconic with it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I saw they're making like an animated Addams Family movie.
Yeah.
And so that's why it was in my brain, because I'm not really a big Addams Family guy.
No, me neither.
But I like the hand
The hand is creepy.
thing.
It goes over, like, the piano.
Yeah. And I like
Oh, no.
Uncle
I'm out.
Lester.
Nope. No.
Wait, is it Fester? Uncle Fester, not
Yeah.
Lester.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's too much of a normal name.
Yeah, it's Fester. Yeah. Anyway, do you have any other ideas?
I did, but I can't remember.
I think we'd be amiss to not go, obligatory Star Wars and Marvel
Yeah,
summon.
I feel like that's like like if you thought into it, it'd be like it'd probably be cooler. But it's like, oh, the Avengers come in and Iron Man does a blast, and then Thor does his thing, and then Captain America comes in and punches somebody.
Yeah, that would be cool. I would like a Qui-Gon Jinn summon.
Oh
please.
yeah,
No,
in which he dies.
What? No, here's the summon. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi from the first movie. Okay.
Okay, with the rat tail.
No. I'm sorry. The 4th movie, but the first movie to come out,
Yeah,
A New
yeah.
Hope. And
Uncle Ben.
he gets in front of the Heartless, and he's holding his lightsaber out all awkwardly, and he goes, "Strike me down, and I'll become more powerful than you'll ever imagine." And then the Heartless like kill him, and you get buffed. You get like a huge buff.
Oh my god.
He just his cloak he just disappears into his cloak, and then you get super strength.
Oh my god.
You didn't like that one, did you?
That was crazy.
Or like, okay, here's a more realistic one.
Yeah, but Qui-Gon's stronger because he's the one who teaches Obi-Wan.
I know. I was just here's a more realistic one. You have like a little like Star Wars-esque little phone thing that you hit a button on to start the summon.
Yeah.
And then coming out of the atmosphere is the Millennium Falcon, right?
Okay.
And
like
then
maybe like one of those like TIE fighters or whatever.
no, it's a Millennium Falcon,
X-Wing.
and then it cuts to the cockpit, and it's Han Solo and Chewie.
Yeah.
And they like maybe fist bump or whatever they do. I don't know. They do something, and then they like rain down some pew 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 pew, and then at the end of their attack pattern, it cuts back to the Millennium Falcon, and there's like Heartless all over it. And he's like, "Get us out of here, Chewie!" And then they.
I think I said something extremely similar when we were like, I just remember this when we were like, oh, this is what next week is going to be, right?
No, you said,
and I was like, it's Anakin from the beginning of the third one.
This is where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins, and then he does the spinning and then shoots them.
I mean, it's similar, I guess, but like it's realistic, like that.
No, dude, if it was the Millennium Falcon, it's going to be Rey and Chewbacca and one of those freaking.
Can I get Donald Glover?
And it's going to be one of those. What are those little?
Oh,
like wooglets. I don't know what they're called.
Wooglets.
They just go.
Yeah, those stupid things.
Yeah.
I want.
And then one of them accidentally kills the other one with the lightsaber.
I want a summon where Luke Skywalker milks a titty and then gives you the bottle.
That's it.
And then Sora drinks it and like his health returns or something.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Okay.
And like
you summon Luke Skywalker and you hand him a Keyblade. And then he looks at it and throws it away.
Yeah, he looks at it and throws it away and then hands you milk he just got from an alien tit instead.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. That is the right. But then you don't have a Keyblade, but your health is back.
Okay, I feel like that scene like overshadows an actual cool scene where he's like fishing with that giant freaking
Well, dude, he has force powers.
Right, yeah. But like that's dope, but no one remembers that. They just remembered the freaking tit milking. Yeah. Like
because he's insane. Do you just watch him drink it? He's like milking that tit and then he goes, nah, and it's all over his beard and he just
green.
Wipes his face and he's a savage. Yeah. Luke Skywalker's an absolute savage.
But yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be like Rey and Chewbacca.
What if it
the
was
infinitely inferior duo?
What if it was?
And it's like
R2D2 and C3PO.
Okay.
And they like
and
just
C3PO doesn't do anything. Like he gets attacked by them.
Oh, R2. Oh no. No. And he's like getting attacked by Heartless. And then R2 does like jacks into something and blows himself up and makes that noise in order to get the Heartless out of there. I'd be into that.
Dude, I saw this meme and it was like R2 in the originals and it's just like a plush version and it's like in the prequels and he's like R2 but like they put like a ton of like death attachments onto it. There's like a gun and a chainsaw and all these other things.
He had all this shit suddenly. He could do all this stuff. Yeah, this is not a Star Wars podcast. This is not a Star Wars podcast. We need to stop talking about this.
It's been hijacked.
Anyway, I think that does it. I think we kind of milked this.
Yeah.
Just like Luke Skywalker for all it's worth. So just like the Star Wars series is getting milked by Disney, if you know what I mean.
That's true.
Woo! Yeah, that's a gamer moment.
Anyways,
thank you guys for listening. You know what?
If you have anything that you thought of, popped into your head,
we're going to
know.
extend this question of the week. We're not going to give you a new one.
It's kind of like, well, I think we should give them a new one, but then it's like what we did this week with if they missed it, but they still want to, I didn't
prepare a new one.
Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot, dickhead. Anyways,
what the fuck is this guy doing?
I make it so, okay?
Before I reveal the new question of the week, which I definitely prepared, I just want to say shout out to our good friend Jameson, who
I don't know him. I'm just kidding. I do. He's
who
cool.
had baby twins recently.
Oh my my god!
and they're adorable.
Named them Sora
And you named
Riku.
him Sora. No, he didn't. He did not name it. He doesn't like Kingdom Hearts. So
But
fuck
still,
him.
shout outs.
All right, Jason. We didn't get a lot of answers of our question of the week this week.
Okay.
So I'm pulling out the big guns.
Oh my god, I think I know what it is.
I want to know your branded Keyblades.
I knew it.
I want to know if you want a Pepsi, Wild Cherry Pepsi Keyblade like
What does
I
it do? What is a form?
Well, first of all, the keychain is the Pepsi symbol with a little cherry on it.
okay.
And then
So this is a wild cherry Pepsi.
well, okay, I'm sorry. It's a Pepsi Keyblade, and it has 3 different transformations.
Okay.
It has Wild Cherry, it has Diet,
Ugh.
and it has Pepsi Blue.
And the diet sucks.
Yeah, the Diet is more of a defensive Keyblade. It's got like a counter,
Okay.
but it's not great at attacking.
It says no sugar,
The Wild Cherry,
no calories.
the Wild Cherry is a magic-based Keyblade. Okay.
I was thinking wild, like it just goes wild. Like
Okay, it's just an offensive Keyblade. Let's say that. And then the Pepsi Blue, you can't pick the Pepsi Blue.
It
It
just
randomly
happens.
happens like anti-form, and it tastes like shit, but everybody just remembers it better than it was.
Okay.
So that
also known as Crystal Pepsi.
also known as Crystal Pepsi. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna ask you guys next week. Give us your branded Keyblades. I wanna know what kind of weird fucking Keyblades you can come up with.
Yes.
I wanna know what kind of weird products you're into.
Yeah.
Do you have a toilet paper Keyblade? Do you
snap.
Do you have a Mountain Dew Gamer Fuel Keyblade?
Ooh.
Do you have a
There's definitely gonna be like a car one.
yeah?
Like
Do you have like
Ferrari.
a Ferrari Keyblade?
Oh snap.
Do you have a AT&T Keyblade, a Comcast Keyblade? It never works when you want it to, and then overcharges you.
Oh,
It
no.
overcharges your MP.
Oh no! Yeah, you go to cast cure like 3 times and it doesn't work, and then it's just gone.
But then when you don't need it, like it's like use Cure. You should use Cure.
It
Use
just
Cure.
uses your-
It just uses it. It
Yeah.
just does it, and it just goes, oh yeah, sorry that we were having technical difficulties.
yeah, you go to use
Cure.
cure and then it uses like fire.
Yeah, fuck Comcast. Anyway, so that's what do you have an audible Keyblade?
Oh.
Where you don't really do reads for it?
Plays
and-
you soothing voices.
Anyway, so that's the question for next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Jason, hit him with that quote.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Thanks again.
Will the Master of Masters ever be on this podcast?
Thanks again to Blue Kingdom.
Who knows?